I only just finished my Vido W10 Elite review, and I didn't have the keyboard with it, but it actually just arrived literally about 4 hours after I finished my final edit of my review video, which is really unfortunate. But at least I have it now a little quicker than I thought, because I thought it was going to take a long time to arrive. So I picked this one up here from Gearbest, and it was sent by the slow mail. But it didn't actually take too long. It took approximately 2 weeks, which isn't that bad at all. And here we can see this is actually the official one. Now, I have seen on the internet there's some other keyboards that look a little bit different than this one. They have more squared off keys and keys that look a lot like the type cover for the Surface 3. So there we see the layout of it. Has individual keys, and look how tiny that touchpad is. That touchpad, I haven't used it yet, but that looks like it's going to be quite useless, I would say. Look how high that is. That is crazy. It's like a thumb width in height only. And we see we do have a button there to disable at least the trackpad, which might have the gestures. Probably won't be able to disable the gestures on this. This is what normally happens. We do have function keys there for a numerical pad. Print screen is there, which is good to see. I do like that. Sometimes the keyboards miss that. So let's have a look and see how it docks up. Now the material of it here is made out of like a felt material. And the back as well is a very similar fabric to what you see on the Surface type covers or the Q/9 keyboard. Very similar there. And of course we do have the 5 pogo pins there. So here I have the W10 Elite. And that just clips in there. Clips in quite nicely. And let's have a look and see how that trackpad is. Obviously I've got a protector cover on there that I need to remove. So we'll have a look and see if gestures are enabled on this. Hopefully they're not, because being so small doesn't seem to have gestures. It feels quite tacky actually, the touch of that. It's definitely a little bit more textured or grippy than I would hope for. I like a smoother surface there. But yes, it doesn't seem to have any gestures whatsoever enabled. That is a good thing. So the typing experience, I'll just see if I can open up a notepad here. The caps lock is on. There are no status LEDs, it seems, on here for caps lock and things like that. I've just noticed that it looks like it will actually clip up. There we go. That's not too bad at all there, that it's able to do that. So you can raise the angle of it to improve the typing experience. Oh, can you believe it? I was just typing there and the cursor wasn't in Notepad. So I'm no typing expert, but it actually feels quite good. Good travel, good tactile feedback there. It's got a nice feel to it. It doesn't feel... It's hard to explain. It's just a very firm kind of feeling to it, the keys when pressing them, and good travel on them too. So I just managed to type a very quick little sample there and just put there how's it to type on. It feels good. So I have a look there at what it looks like side on the keyboard. And obviously you do have the variable angles there, so you can angle it right back like that. Or if you prefer to have the screen up more upright like that there. So it doesn't seem too bad, and there should be a magnet in here which makes the screen turn off and it go into sleep. Yes, so there we go. It comes out of sleep, goes into sleep, and then once open comes out. And there are magnets in here because I can feel that is latched together. That is not actually going to flop down or anything. And the complete package there, that's quite nice. Not bad at all. Very similar to the Surface 3. Very similar. If the screen wasn't a 16:10 ratio but a 3:2, then this would pretty much be an almost identical kind of clone there. So let's see if I can get that kickstand out. Alright, so yeah, that actually feels really good to type on. I'll be using it a little bit more and post any updates within the description there of the video if I find that there's something I don't like about it. But yeah, the trackpad seems like it's going to be usable, but to be honest, it doesn't have enough height on it. That height that it's got on there is useless. It means you really have to have 2 or 3 attempts to get the mouse cursor from the top to the bottom of the screen. Of course, I could increase the sensitivity. We'll have a look lastly if there are any mouse keyboard options in the settings there for it. So mouse and touchpad settings. No, so additional mouse options. No, there's just the standard there, so nothing to do with gestures. But it is good, as mentioned a couple of times now, that yes, no gestures have been triggered whatsoever. So that is really a good thing there. So overall, I do really like the look of this keyboard. I've only just unboxed it, of course, but the quality seems very good, excellent. And the typing experience, the way that feels, very nice, very rigid, solid feeling. It doesn't really have any flex. I'm pushing down really hard, and then you can prop it up there to increase the typing angle. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully I will see you back in the channel. If you haven't seen already the full review of the W10 Elite here, check that out, and hopefully I will catch you back in the channel soon.